What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. Guys, the last video that I did was on Sol 2700. Well, I just realized maybe a few days ago, my buddy Neville did a pan about it. I'm glad he did because it's got some interesting things in this. And it's going to prove without a doubt that there is mechanical parts and things blatant right in front of your eyes. And we're going to get into that right now. Let's do this. All right. So this is the pan we're going to look at, and you can see right here, it is 3.10 gigapixels, right? Quite large, decent, right? And you can see it was, date added was March 22nd, 2020. And of course it is MSL 2700. All right, so I did a video about this very, very right-hand corner where we looked at the foreground here, this part down here in this valley area, and also in the back here, right? Now, I'm going to get into it a little bit more, show you some things that are kind of out of place and doesn't look very natural. Let me show you something right off the bat on one of these buttes. I found this thing, and I've seen this before. I want to show it to you guys. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole pan right here, put it in the middle, so you guys can see this, all right? Right there, smack dab, almost in the, just a little off to the left, but that main butte right there, we want to go to the left of that. So let's do this. Move in. Go over to this one right here, this little one right there. Now go into this. Now guys, as soon as I seen this, it looked mechanical, okay? This object, I'm going to put it right in the screen. Right here, it looks like a bend, almost like a conduit, right? They can bend it in a nice smooth radius. It looks like this right here. You can see it going down, comes up, goes like this here. See that? And you can see what looks like this mess of things in here. That, you know, you can see like this here, like this thing's splitting off and going to different places and stuff like that, right? And it almost looks like something like oval shaped, and it almost has like this docker area in there. Got this squared out area right there. I mean, come on, guys. I see this and I see mechanical parts. I don't see a butte. And I'll guarantee you, I'll bet my life on it, none of this is a mountain. Every one of these things is some kind of structure or something to that effect. Let me show you something I thought was kind of weird and pretty interesting. When I'm looking at these here, look at this. 1 right here, just below. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I don't know if you guys see this like I do, but I can see like this line right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This so-called butte right here. You can see it like it kind of comes down. Look at it carefully. There's like an outline right here of the supposed dirt that had come down the side. I think this is still part of this top piece. In other words, these are actual structures. They're not way off in the distance. And take a look at this. Look at the lines right here. Very, very smooth right there underneath. Boom. Boom. But check this out. There's a line going straight up right here. And there's one going off this way. You can see it going like this, and going up. Okay? I don't think that this is just the top of this. You're just seeing that off in the distance over a hill. I think this is also part of this. And they're making it look like it's all rock. And clearly it isn't. And even if it is, let's just look at some of the wild things that are in it. Look. Now, either this thing here is part of that. I don't know. But just look at the shapes of some of the things like in here. Look at this. Kind of looks like it's got this 90-degree angle right here. Very faintly. And there's one thing I noticed about this gigapan. Like, I can sit there like this and just kind of like look from a distance. Looks all right. But watch what happens when I zoom into this piece right here, which is also looks intelligently made. Look at this. The more you get into it, the worse it gets. Now, a lot of times that will happen. Sometimes it gets a little clearer. That's why I encourage everybody to just back off like that and use your magnifiers. And guys, have a look at this whole pan. It's crazy when you look at it, right? All right, let's get into the other side here. I don't want to show you guys this. So basically, this is my part 2 to this. Again, we did this whole area on the bottom. Like I said, right here. Right inside here. And some other things in the background here, right? Okay, now let's go over to the foreground, where we had done in the last video right there. Now check this out. I said this looked like some kind of weird boat, at least the shape of a boat right here, right? Now I think that's pretty interesting, because when I dock it up, you can see like these, there's like holes over here, stuff like that. It was down here, one of the two. But check out this right here, right? The way that's shaped. But more interesting, look at this. Right off to the left of this, is this some kind of corner of a structure or something? Because I'm looking at right here, and you can see this 90-degree angle. This piece coming down like this here. Not quite a 90-degree. See that right there? And it's accommodating this piece here. See that? Just happens to be open. And like going around, Well, it has this corner pot for this here. But check this out. In the back, right here, you can see it looks like a tall, it's either a rectangular piece, and of course it's vertical, like this here. And check that out. It's got like these weird 1, 2 lines. Now, I think this thing is actually being blocked big time. Right, this mess right in here in front, right? All in the face of it right here, right? And then you get these 2 pieces coming down. See that? 1, 2. I find that pretty interesting. Look at this long piece here. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. Rectangular, what looks like has slots in it. Now, guys, come on. This is not natural stuff. This is absolutely intelligently made. Now, it's either, I think 2 things are going on. I think a lot of stuff is encrusted because of over the years, and I think it's a lot of manipulation going with it, right? And I showed you guys this last time. This piece that goes up like this here, goes up and over. It's like a plate type thing, but I don't think this is really a plate per se. I think it's something they colored in, and so you can try to hide it and try to blend it a little bit more, right? Let's just go down to here. Check this out. It's like a giant sundial. What is this thing? You can see how it's like symmetrical. There's 2 pieces. Comes down. There's actually a slot in the center of this thing, so all the way down. But check this out. You've got this white piece that goes like this here, and it goes almost the length of this. And look at the backside, the way this thing kind of curves in. See that? It does this here. Oh, come on, guys. Look at this. There's no way that this thing's natural. You got a piece right here, this kind of rectangular piece. Nice 90-degree angle. Now, I don't know if that was deliberately done or this is actually on the landscape and it has this, 90-degree angle. This is what I find interesting. Right off the bat, guys, I saw this. I went, oh my God, it's a pipe. Watch this. Are you kidding me right now? Right there. You can see the end of it. It's got like a dark hole to it. It kind of looks like it's kind of fatter here and then narrows out and goes into this piece. But notice how this rock actually has this like half a circle we can see around this so-called pipe or whatever that is. Also, take note of everything in the middle of this screen. Pieces, fragments of pieces, things that look like they're going off in different directions. We've got this piece right here. Right there. Now I'm going to clear this up for you guys and get rid of this nasty color in a second. Check this out right here. Find this, it's like a round white piece right there, and it spans off into different directions, like straight piece, goes into here. See that way that it's designed? It has this round piece, like I said, in a dark center. Goes like this here. And check this out. What is going on here, guys? Like I said, you never know what you're going to find in these. Look at this. Boom. If you follow the cursor, it does this. Looks like it goes in, comes back out. 90-degree angle. Nice smooth 90-degree angle, but nonetheless. Check this slot out in this thing. Nice piece right here. Looks like it's kind of straight. Comes down. Oh my God, guys. Look at this. This is cool. This is cool. It's almost like a Cracker Jack box. You never know what you're going to find in it when you open this thing up. Check this out. This piece laying right here. Not sure what to make of this. I'm going to go really close. It's going to be blurry, and I'm going to back out. We have this piece that's straight across, nice and straight. It has this feature. Kind of goes like this here. Almost looks like it has this lighter piece here. So I don't know what they're trying to do here, trying to hide, but there's something right here sticking out of it. At least it appears to be. Right there. And guys, pause this any way you want to. Use your magnifiers. We got something right here. I'm not sure what to make of this. You got this piece right here. Kind of looks like something spiders off right here. Okay. And you can notice in between these things, you have this like kind of small, like darker hump type thing. Another one. Something right there. And we got what looks like this weird looking box. I don't know what that is. It's like kind of bent or whatever that is, but has this almost round circle. Has a design in that thing somehow. I'm not sure what to make of that. What do you guys make of that thing? Okay. Again, we've got this area right here. This is what I was really intrigued with, this area mostly. Okay. Now let's jump into Photoshop and I'm going to show you guys. This is cool. Again, once you had zoomed into it, you can see how it just kind of gets real blurry. So again, I saw this and I thought this was really interesting. Right there. And what has this piece, it looks like it goes around this, almost like this pipe sticks out, goes like this here, and goes like that. What do you guys suppose that is? We have these pieces, like I said, we got this right here. Goes in like this. We've got these pieces branching off, or some kind of a design of something. Appears to be doing this. We can actually trace this into here. Okay. We can see, if you look at the lines, this is pretty cool because I'm looking at this now. And we can see something going like this. It's very faint, but you really got to take a look at these lines. They are definitely in this photo, no doubt about it. Look at this. You can see this going like this, nice edge. It looks like a nice, perfect darker circle right in the middle. And we've got these parts running off. Like I said, I don't know if they're encrusted or what they are, or it's mostly a manipulation thing. And we're not seeing the true picture. Like I said, this thick piece right here. I'm just going to go all the way down here. Nice 90-degree angle. Actually, you can see something. You can actually see that right there. It's going like this. Kind of looks like it dives in here. This is kind of rounded. This goes like this. You see like a small dark detail in. I'm going to show you this a lot better in a minute. Okay, let's clear this up with the same color. Okay. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit more grainier, but you guys get the idea. Yeah. All right. Let me just back up just a little bit. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and take the color off this. And there you go. More truer color, if you will. And even if it isn't 100% natural, it still looks better than this crap. Brighter, a little bit more normal color you'd expect to see. Okay. Now I'm going to do the full enhancement right here because this thing's already in here. Right here. On this bigger piece. You're going to find that this thing actually has something that does this. Let's fully enhance it. All right. Notice the way these things are now. You can see these, all of these pieces in here. You got this pipe sticking out of this. Also take note of the designs right here. Look at this, something right here. Like some kind of straight piece. Not sure what to make of this. Right there. Okay. There's features all over the top of this thing. Look at this. See this right here? It appears to do this. Okay. Also, take note of the blue that you see on these rocks, right? Right here. Notice how when I use the burn tool a little bit, guess what? We can see something now. Look at the faint line. I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to... Right here, this line coming down. This is doing this. Going over. And it appears to go up into here. So in other words, we have separate pieces underneath this so-called manipulation. And you can almost bring this thing completely out, right? Again, got this piece right here. You just see the like grayish bluish areas. So either they laid this on a little more thicker as far as the manipulation, or we're actually seeing through this part right here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're seeing through this part right here. It's supposed to look like this big rock. Like if you look at this right here, it looks like one solid rock. But is it? If I was looking at it like this, I wouldn't be none the wiser. But I can still see these areas right here that are completely, you can see the blue or the grayish underneath this. Right there. You can actually see the outline of this thing doing this. But more like this. It's more like this, actually. Going like that. But you can see that pretty darn well. Get back into full enhancement. Look at the object over here in the lower right. Right here. Looks like it has this small hole in this thing. And it has this little piece sticking straight up. See that right there? Right there. Got the little hole there. Looks like this little piece coming up. Not even sure to make of that. But it appears to be almost like this weird barrel type thing. You know, see that? Oh, it's a cannon. Actually, I'm not sure what it is, guys. It's pure speculation, right? Okay. Take that off. See that? But guys, take a look at the pieces here. Again, just on the right-hand side, look at this thing. What is going on here? See this right there? Look at the details, this slotted piece. Are you telling me nature's really going to do that? Right there, up to this point, you can see with this thing, they put this bluish gray right here, this crap right here, and you can just see that white edge of that right there, lighter color, right on the very edge of this corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. You can just see the white right there on the very edge of that, okay? But the slot right here, come on. We got this round circle, perfectly round circle, where the slot is. You know, if people want to believe these are rocks, listen, you're welcome to it. But when I see this stuff, I don't see just rocks. I see much more in this photo, much more. There's something way down here. Let me show you this. Check this out. Just by these pieces alone, right here in this lower left, you've got these round pieces right here. Darker circles. We've got something right here that's white right there, kind of sure the design of it, but whatever it is. Looks like it has something smaller here as well. Something rounded. Again, we've got this other piece up here. Nice 90-degree angle. And again, we have this weird piece here. I'm not even sure what to make of this, but just this piece designed here alone. I mean, you can just tell it's designed. There's no way that this thing is not. Almost has this piece in the back. It looks like it circles the back of this thing. Well, it looks like almost like this slotted area. And we have this whiter piece. It just happens to be the base of this. Yeah. I didn't do a very straight job of that, but you guys get the idea. Check this out right here. Almost looks like this weird eagle talon or some kind of claw or something like that. You guys see that? That is pretty interesting. Not sure if that's trickery of light or what that is. But when I see that, and I'm just going to back out a little bit, you guys can eyeball this. We can look at the raw photo here. Check that out. What do you suppose that is, guys? Like I said, guys, this is interesting. There's so much in here to see. It's not even funny. I mean, I love this because, again, it's like this crackerjack box. You just don't know what you're going to open and what you're going to find in here because there's plenty to see. And this is only that little tiny piece, guys, that it was the very lower half of what I was showing you guys, and there's just so much in here. Again, check this pan out when you guys get a chance. Of course, you'll get the link. You know, you guys know that. And check that out. I can see that thing as plain as day right there. I don't have to do anything. Again, when you zoom in, look at this. It just gets blurry and blurry. I don't understand that at all, but it does that. It will do that every now and then. But all of these pieces you can see that are here. All these intricate pieces. I find this thing interesting here up here because this piece right here in the center of the screen, because it has symmetrical pieces sticking right out of this. And you can see that. Now, this may be part of something much larger, but the way they get this thing kind of blending in, it's just really hard to tell. Now, check this out right here. I just noticed this. It has like this 3/4 circle right next to this 90-degree rectangular stone or whatever that's supposed to be. I don't think that's stone at all. But check that out. It almost looks like like I said, a 3/4 of a perfect circle. See that? Yeah. Again, guys, just add this stuff up. Look at the stuff in here, center of the screen. You can see this as plain as day. Look at this, a pipe or whatever this is sticking out. And look at the design of this thing here in the middle on the left. What is going on there? Again, mechanical parts. I mean, they can deny it if they want. Even some of the people that, these transients that come by, oh man, they're nothing but rocks. Well, I'll tell you what. You show me a rock that looks like that here on Earth, right here. Come on. You can't be serious. I mean, guys, just look at this stuff. I mean, it's just crazy, absolutely awesome to see. We even got pieces over here. Look at the way these things are designed, which has these small little intricate pieces. Look at that. Again, this right here. It looks like it has 2 slots in it right here. And we got this piece right here. Almost looks like some kind of a corner to a structure type thing. And you can see something square right there, like 90-degree angle right there. Put it right here in the middle. Right there. Comes down, there's another 90-degree angle right down at the bottom. And look at the way this thing is like accommodating this piece right here. I call it a piece because it's not stone, guys. I don't care what anybody said. This is not stone, period. And again, we got this piece right here coming straight out of this thing. It's like bent piece of something or other coming up and over out of this so-called rock. No. Again, we can see these white pieces right here. This is actually pieces to something, and they're just making it look like a rock. But these right here, this one and this one, like I showed you in the last video. There you go, guys. All right, guys, what are we seeing here? To me, in my opinion, and you guys may have a different opinion, I'm seeing what looks like mechanical parts strewn all over the place, and that's what these guys are here for. And like I said, it's so blatant. You're looking at the raw photo, and it's right there, right in your face. I mean, it couldn't get more blatant if it wanted to be. So now, once we cleared it up, got rid of the crap color, brought a little brightness to it, got out to more detail, what did you guys see? Did you guys see something different than I seen? Did you see something I did not cover? Drop your comments and thoughts below. Let me know what you see, man. And like I said, guys, as always, please like and please share the video. You guys spread the word, the video gets seen, and more people become aware and their eyes become open. And that's what that's all about, isn't it? But anyway, guys, like I said, just, drop your comments down below, as always. And I do have the other Mars video coming up. I have one about the moon, and I have one about Titan, like I said in my last video. So stay tuned for that. As always, guys, thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. You guys are the bomb, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.